Hello Virgo. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull 3 cards from Doreen Virtue's Archangel Power Tarot deck, and going to get one from John Holland's Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck, and then last 2 from Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels deck. Let's go ahead and see if you guys can see all of those. Outstanding. First card we have is 10 of Raphael, and if you can read the bottom of it, it says love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. So what I'm getting is, for some of you, there's been some conflict with your partner, with your spouse, a number of arguments, just, things not going well. What they're wanting you to know is that you will come into a place of harmony, and that those times are going to actually settle down for you. And you will, for some of you, you're even going to come to a compromise. There's been some big decisions that you've been trying to make, together as a couple, as a family unit. You will make those decisions. And for others of you, I get that this is, signifying that, you're really going to come into having it all. I get that you've been working hard. Like, if you look at this card, you'll see, the medical insignia. So I get a number of you have been doing a lot of healing on yourself. And with regards to relationships, you've had a lot of past hurts. You've been burnt a number of times, hurt a number of times. It's even made you apprehensive about love and commitment and, having a partnership, but you desire that. But you've really put in the work. You've put it in, you've healed yourself, you've prepared for, to find your treasures on the other end of the rainbow. And what they're wanting you to know is that is going to be coming to fruition, where you're finally going to start to, get the relationship that's, peaceful, loving, harmonious, exciting, fun, loving, and mutual. I get that you're going to be, your hopes and dreams to find that person is within reach. So when you look at this, you'll see, a couple in the back having fun, a couple up front in an embrace. I get that is what's in store for you, because you finally have done the work, you've got yourself ready, and that you are going to find, and you're going to have that happy, romantic, fulfilling partnership that you're looking for, that you desire. You're going to have that with someone who's trustworthy. The end of the stress and the difficulties that you've had will be behind you, and you are going to step into your happily ever after. So that's some exciting news. 2 of Ariel. If you read the bottom of it, it says it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at work, making work fun. So what I'm getting with this that they're trying to tell you, I'm getting a number of you have not had balance. For some of you, I get that you've started your own business. For some of you, I get that you have just thrown yourself into work. And for some of you, I get that you've thrown yourself into work, and when you're not at work, you've thrown yourself into projects and things at home to keep your mind off of relationship, off of the things that you have to do to prepare yourself to have a relationship and to have that partnership, loving partnership that you desire, and to keep yourself from doing the healing work to prepare yourself. I guess it's almost been like a dodging mechanism. So you've just been throwing yourself into work, throwing yourself into projects, throwing yourself into doing these things because of not wanting to deal with the emotions of past hurts and healing, and preparing yourself to be able to move forward in a relationship. And I get that you're not happy. You're not happy at work because of it. For those of you that have thrown yourself into working in projects at home, you're just not getting satisfaction with it. You're not happy. You're depressed. You're the mechanism to dodge and avoid having to feel those emotions is, it's just led to even more unhappiness. So they're encouraging you to just take the leap of faith. Take the leap of faith, get more balance so that you can actually focus on you. Focus on, if you still have to do that healing, they're letting you know that's worth it to do your healing, because everything you desire, that rainbow's there, it's possible. But you're going to have to take that leap off that ledge. You see him just leaning on the edge. He's got the insignias up there signifying balance. So it's time for you to balance your life so you can bring more fun into it, bring some more fulfillment, happiness, joy into it. But in order for you to bring the happiness, joy, and fulfillment into it, you're going to have to take head on those things that you've been dodging, the reason that you've been throwing yourself into work to avoid releasing the past, healing the past. You are going to have to take that head on. And by taking that leap of faith, jumping into feeling those emotions, releasing that, healing that, letting everything go, you are going to find the reward for it. And you'll be taking a leap of faith for that as well for a number of you. Okay. Next card we have is 3 of Michael. And if you look at the bottom, it says, release the past. You will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. So what I'm getting is, you know how they were saying that, you've been dodging emotions and healing things. I get a number of you have been hurt in a past relationship, and you're just really, I get a number of you, you're having a really hard time moving on. For some of you, for a small number of you, it's that you're still holding on to that person, holding on to hope with that person, and that's for a small number of you. And for another number of you, I get that that's because you just were hurt so deeply. You were just betrayed, deceived, cheated on. It was just a heart-wrenching thing. It's very difficult for you to move on from that. I do get for most of you, it is with regards to a past lover, a past partner, a past spouse. But what they're wanting you to know, it is time for you to move on and move forward away from this, because you did make the right decision. It was best for you to let that person go, let that situation go. When you look, you've got the dove up here that does signify peace, hope, love, the things on the horizon. You look behind Archangel Michael, the skies are clearing. They're going to help you get to the other side where the skies are clear, and you will be able to get the things that you desire. But you are going to have to let it go. You're going to have to fully let that person go. And for a number of you, I get that it's forgiveness based, forgiving that person, but also for some of you, it's forgiving yourself. So forgiving them, forgiving yourself for things that happened, for things that transpired, for things you did, for things you didn't do, for things they did or didn't do. Just to truly forgive, let it go, so that you can move forward. Because I'm getting for a number of you, that's the core reason why you're not in a happy place right now. I get for a number of you, that's why you've thrown yourself into work, because you've not been ready to forgive, you've not been ready to deal with the emotions, release the emotions, and they want you to know that it's time to do that. You do have complete support for that. You're surrounded by angels. Just pray, ask for help, and let it go. And I do get that it's not going to take that long, because I get that's been a long time in the coming. So it should be fairly easy for you to finally release that once you take the leap of faith and diving into feeling it so that you can heal it. Next card we have is change your focus. Now, Don Holland has his cards broken into different sectors. The green deals with emotions. And this card's talking about disappointment and loss. Because, disappointment and loss and sadness, it's inevitable in life. And I'm actually going to pull out their guidebook, because he's got some great information. And they're actually encouraging me just to read it. So here we go. So some sadness, disappointment. How you deal with it determines the quality of your life. It may be that you've recently experienced a loss. Perhaps the end of a friendship or a failed romance. Maybe your family isn't providing the support you need, or you regret the decisions you made. Any number of situations can cause unhappiness. When relationships don't turn out the way you expected, it's natural to feel upset and hurt. However, it's not healthy to remain in that state for too long. When this card appears, it's time to push those sorrows behind you and shift your focus to what is good and positive in your life. Appreciate the people who love you and your ability to give love to others. Take stock of what brings you joy. Taking charge of your own happiness is key here. Focus on what you have and are thankful for, and attract more of the same. So I get that a number of you are just wallowing in your sadness and disappointment. And again, for some of you, it's as though you're stubbornly staying stuck. Change your focus, take that leap, deal with it head on, release that, because blessings, dreams come true. Your happily ever after is contingent upon this. So it'll be worth it. So, and I do get that you'll be successful. So next card we have is engagement. And if you can read the bottom of it, it reads, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I get, for some of you, straight up, this means what it means. Some of you are going to be getting engaged. And for some of you, you're going to go on vacation and you're going to get engaged. For some of this is talking about pending nuptials engagement, because some of you are not yet in the relationship, but it is on the horizon for you. So this is just to reassure you that it will happen, that, you know, romantic life partnership that you desire is going to come to fruition. It's just that you just need to release your worries about it and just trust and know that is going to happen. So you have to forgive my dogs. It's windy out. They seem to think someone's here to visit. Now, the deeper meaning to this card that I do get is applicable for some of you is talking about, you know, committing to yourself, to taking care of yourself. For some of you, I'm getting it's, you know, you had those disappointments with the ex. And so I'm getting that it's committing to yourself, setting boundaries of things that you will accept and won't accept. Because I get for some of you, you were just burnt really bad by that person, and you need to know that you deserve better, that there is someone that would, you know, will treat you better, and you don't deserve that. So it's time for you to commit to you. Set boundaries, you know, set down, you know, here are my game changers. Here's what I will accept. Here's what I won't accept in your romantic life, and honor that, you know, and take decisive action by, you know, for some of you, if you are starting to see someone and, you know, they aren't honoring you and respecting you, then let them know truly how their behavior is making you feel. Speak up for yourself, because you don't deserve that treatment. And by committing to yourself, you will bring in additional experiences of love and commitment. And for some of you, I get that will lead to you finding the person you're meant to be with, and finding that person that you will build a life with. So, they say that's it for that one. Okay. And on to the last one, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So what I'm getting is, for some of you, you're in a new relationship, you're really drawn and attracted to this person. You know, you've got the chemistry with them, but you're not really sure, you know, if that's the right person or not, because you know, you're feeling really, I mean, there's this strong dynamic pull just pulling you to them, and it's causing a lot of intense pleasurable sensations, and you just keep being drawn to each other, but you're not really sure. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to let you know that yes, you're getting those feelings, the sensation, you're being drawn to that person for a reason. You know, you are meant to, you know, be with that person. That's why you're being attracted and pulled to them. This, you know, it's a green light for you to move forward, and it is good news. And for some of you, know how some of you, they were saying to change your focus, because I get some of you have met someone, but because of the hurt and such in the past, you pull away from them because of not wanting to heal and release the past, but you keep being drawn to the person. So what they're saying is heal and take that leap off that ledge, because there is a reason that person is meant to be in your life, and that there is a reason why there's that chemistry, that pull. And you're causing yourself, I get that you're causing excess stress and worry because of fighting, ignoring that chemistry. And for some of you, almost like for some of you, I get that you've met someone and you're also, you know, afraid that maybe it's too good to be true. Like you've met someone and you're like, oh my gosh, this could be my perfect partner, but is it possible? Could they really be? Are they going to hurt me like I've been hurt in the past? So it's just causing you worry and stress, and you pulling away. So what they want you to know is yes, it is as good as you believe it could be. It is a too good to be true, meant to be kind of thing. Trust that, believe that, know that, take that leap of faith is what they're encouraging you to do. So I think this is a great reading for you, for your love life. I do look forward to hearing how things go for you. So I'd love any comments, feedback that you can share. Thank you for all of your subscriptions, filled with a lot of love, joy, and blessings.